Rock bottle on the track, boy.
All right, so for your satellite boxes and stuff like that, so the main board in there most of the time is going to be like a mid-grade peripheral board. Those add up and are pretty decent. Let's see if I can find the actual, just to give you some idea. And I haven't really looked those up on Board Sort. I was looking at them at one time, but low grade peripherals are $1 a pound. Peripheral high grades $2.40 a pound. And I'm gonna say those boards are not gonna be a pound a piece. They're probably gonna be like maybe a quarter a pound or something like that. So it'd take quite a bit to add up. But there's some gold pins on them. There's some transformers sometimes, aluminum heat sinks, processors. The processors are stuck to the board though. They don't pop off like your computer processors do. Most of that stuff you're gonna leave on the board, but your transformers and wire and aluminum heat sinks and that kind of thing, you're going to take those off the board because you get paid more that way. And you take that money and yeah. This is your old DirecTV cards. So there is gold right here, as you can see. Not all of them. Some of them are silver, but most of them are gold. Same thing with your cell phone SIM cards. Most of the time they're gold. You can just cut those out, drop them in a thing, and recover that gold if that's something that you like to go after. If it's not, I'll toss the stuff in a machine, let the machine do it for me. I'm not too much on the refining steps of doing stuff. It's just too much of a pain. It takes too much time. So this right here is basically your memory in the newer ones. The old ones had complete hard drives in them, and that's a completely different story because you can take the hard drive off, decide if it's a SATA or a non-SATA, and sell those boards off of those hard drives according to which one they are as to which price. And then you got the rest of the hard drive you can clean out. There's some gold inside the hard drive. You've got little wires running down the inside going to the reader on the head for the disc. The disc, most of the time, they're aluminum coated in, is it palladium? Something like that. Anyway, I have not seen anybody be able to recover that coating off of those and actually make any money doing it. It's so fine and all. So most of the time I just toss something like that. I just toss over in the aluminum sheet aluminum bin and keep going. But these right here, if you pop these apart, these basically are SSD hard drives is basically what it amounts to. You pop them open and you end up with something that looks kind of like this. I mean, it's going to be a little longer this way, have a couple chips on it, that kind of thing. So it's kind of, you can throw them in with these, but a lot of times they have to go in as Goldfinger cards, clean Goldfinger cards, at $4.90 a pound. But you can pop these open. They're pretty easy. Let's see if I can pop it open without, because I don't have any real tools with me right now. Just so I can kind of show you what's inside of them. It's not being very nice about it. It's whole lot easier when you got pliers and you can just rip stuff open. Yeah, so it doesn't want to open. But anyway, it's just kind of pinched together right here, and it'll pop open, and you can rip that stuff out of it and keep going. If I can get this to let me in right here. I might be able to access this. But again, with the proper tools, this is really simple. Alright, so then you can see inside it's just basically a big memory card, like a solid state hard drive. And it's got some chips on it, but it doesn't have the fingers at the bottom, so they don't really qualify in the Goldfinger RAM category. But a lot of times you can toss these into the other category pretty nicely. And there's some gold inside of here, that kind of thing. You could just cut that off and try to process that gold yourself. You can take your flat pack and your 3 ICs off of there, process those. Again, that's one of those crystal oscillator type deals, and there's nothing on the back. There's no, you know, it looks like silver. It doesn't have all that gold look to it. So, but that is something else you can go after. Toss this over in a shred and keep going from there. So just wanted to kind of give y'all some information on some of that. Don't forget your cords. Cord Sort does pay for your gold end cords. So this is your HDMI cable ends, so you can cut them off and collect those. It used to be 25 cents a pound. I think it went up. I haven't checked in a while. Let's see.
Go through the door. Yeah, kill yourself.
Somewhere it should have it listed normally, and I don't see it. I can't ever find anything I'm looking for. But anyway, so that's gold ends. Some of your computer cables and other things is the gold end. You cut it off and throw it over in the box. These actually, they add up pretty quick, and they've got something that they process them with to get that gold out of it. And there's still some copper inside of here. So, but I think that's about it. It's about all I got. There's different pins and different things that you can find in all kinds of stuff, and you know, it's just learning the categories and where you can put that stuff to be able to mail it off and get a little bit of money for it. And again, is it something you want to do? I enjoy doing the little electronic stuff because I can sit down while I'm watching TV and relax and do these things. So any questions on anything, I can always dig something up for you and show you. But other than that, I guess that's about it on this one. Hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll see you next time.